And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. Jeff Ball joins us. Jeff is the co-director of the Great American Irish Festival, and you are co-director with a friend of mine,
David Wood.
And you've got a bunch of other volunteers over there. How many?
Oh, we've got over 300, probably close to 360 volunteers to help us with the festival every year.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the festival. And have you set the date?
Yes, it's the last full weekend in July, so that's the 26th, 27th, and 28th.
Okay.
And you do notice I said the 28th, the third day.
I did notice that.
So the festival this year will be 3 days. And
last year was 2.
That's correct. And last year we moved the Mass up here across the street from where we are to St. Joseph St. Patrick's Church. This year, we have moved it back to the fairgrounds. It's a favorite for sure, and it'll be 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, the 28th.
Something tells me that some people said, we want the Mass back here.
Yeah.
Well,
yes, they spoke and we listened.
Okay,
yes.
good for you.
Absolutely.
Now, before that gets here, you've got a big, it's not just one day for the parade, it's a lot of festivities, starting off with, what's first, the passing of the shillelagh?
Yes, we call that the Grand Marshal event at the Stanley, and that's Tuesday, March 12th. And that will run from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And it's a great event. The past Grand Marshals, including yourself,
thank you,
join us and welcome the new Grand Marshal who you just met.
Yeah, yeah. And it's open to the public.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the cost is $20, but it does include drinks and food.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it's a great time.
After the passing of the shillelagh, you've got, let's see, what comes next?
The flag raising on Wednesday. That would be the next day.
At City Hall?
At noon, City Hall. And we'll raise the Irish flag that day, so that'll be a great event. And then following that, on Friday, that would be the 15th, we have the painting of the Green Line that happens right in front of the Stanley Theater, and the time will be announced on that later. And then that evening at 7, our local Hibernian organization will be sponsoring a Mass across the street again at St. Joseph St. Patrick's Church.
Not to correct you, but I tell Father Delos over there that once a year the name of the church changes, and he says, what do we change it to? I said, well, you just reverse the names. And he said, that's okay. That's okay. We can do that once a year. The parade this year, talk about that.
And then, of course, the big parade on Saturday morning, the 16th, on Genesee Street, as it always has been in Utica, starting at 10 a.m. So it's a great, great event, and won't be a disappointment again this year.
Is there a time for people still to get into the parade?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
How do they do that? And
they can go online and research that and get in. So yeah, that there's still plenty of room. It's a massive undertaking. You know, organizing it all from Upper Genesee Street. But it comes off without a hitch every year, thanks to a large number of volunteers made up of the Great American Irish Festival. We will also have this year what we call the Mad Mile. It's a 1-mile race that happens at 9:45, just before the parade begins. Straight down Genesee Street. So you've got all the people lined up, all ready to go, a built-in audience, and anybody can sign up for that as well. It's sponsored by the Sneaker Store in New Hartford, so their website or our website, either way.
You know what I like about that Mad Mile? It's downhill.
It is.
It's a nice, gentle decline going down. Let's talk about the Great American Irish Festival. Is it too soon to know what big groups you got coming in?
No, it's not. And we have posted on our website the band lineup, which is great. The High Kings certainly are a favorite coming back. And there's so many. I mean, you can go on, Screaming Orphans and Hair of the Dog. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's local favorites as well as those coming in from a long way away, including Ireland itself.
Yeah.
So.
And you got a bunch of events that go on besides that too, besides entertainment, right?
Oh, at the festival?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got our Highland Games, which you've probably seen in the past. We've got the Ranger Run, a 5K run. We've got whiskey tasting. We've got merchandise building, cultural building down there. We will have paint and sip again this year. Sunday, the focus will be on the family.
Okay.
So a lot of the activities on Sunday will be geared toward kids.
And
more
real
so.
quickly, what's the website to go to find all this stuff?
It's ours. It's the GreatAmericanIrishFest.com.
Okay, good. Good to see you again, Jeff. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
That's going to do it for us this week. We'll be back again next week. We'll be back up on the hill in the studio. Speaking of websites, don't forget cnyhomepage.com. Lots of good stuff there. Until next time, take care of yourself, everybody.